Howdy everyone, welcome back to Background Noise. My name is Will, and today we're playing MLB The Show 25 to determine who this year's Home Run Derby winner will be. The rules are simple. I will be playing as each hitter from this year's Home Run Derby to determine who the winner of this year's challenge will be. At the end of my playthrough, I will be letting the computer simulate this year's Home Run Derby challenge to determine who it thinks will be this year's winner. But before we go on, there's one last thing I would like to address. I have acquired an animal. This is my new puppy. Her name is Luna. Luna, who do you think will win this year's Home Run Derby? I agree. That might be a little bit of a hot take. Thank you for your insight. Is there anything else you would like to say to the people watching? Well, without any further ado, let's get into it.
Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run
And
Derby.
here we go. Not starting
Now
off well.
batting, number 29, Cal Raleigh.
All right, there we are. Up on the board with 458. And
That's
followed up
a
nicely.
Monster home run.
Cal Raleigh is a switch hitter in real life, so I guess that they're just predicting that he's going to hit from the left
Just 1 minute
side of the plate.
remaining.
That was horrible.
And there it is. His 14th home
All right.
run.
End of round one with Cal Raleigh, 14 homers. His longest was 465 feet with an average exit velocity of 107.1. All right, up next is O'Neal Cruz.
Alrighty, let's see what he can do.
There we go. Already off to a much better start than with Raleigh.
A hat trick. 3 in a row.
Oh, yeah, we're going to call a timeout right here. Oh,
Making it even.
that inside out is
20 home
crazy.
runs. Wow.
End of round one with O'Neal Cruz. 20 home runs with the longest being 472 and an average exit velocity of 105.1. Up next is Byron Buxton.
Let's see what he can do. Now batting.
Started off good with a 430 homer. Oh, that was crushed. We end the round with 15 homers. The longest home run was 482 feet with an average exit velocity of 107.8. Up next is Brent Rooker.
Now batting, number 25, Brent Rooker. Course.
All right, Brent Rooker ends his round with 15 homers, the longest of them being 474 feet with an average exit velocity of 107.7. Up next is Junior Caminero of the Tampa Bay Rays.
Number 13, Junior Caminero.
We're into the bonus round, and we've ended with 15 homers, with the longest of them being 474 feet and an average exit velocity of 106.5. The hometown hero for the Braves.
Matt Olson. All right, his third consecutive home run.
Matt Olson ends his round with 22 homers, with the longest of them being 467 feet and an average exit velocity of 107.5. Up next is James Wood.
Let's start the clock. Now batting, number 29, James Wood.
Down to our final out. James Wood will end his round with 14 homers, the longest of them being 483 feet, with an average exit velocity of 106.9. Up last is Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Alrighty, let's see what he can do.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. ends his round with 25 homers, the longest of them being 467 feet, and an average exit velocity of 107.2. At the end of round one, Byron Buxton, O'Neal Cruz, Matt Olson, and Jazz Chisholm move on to the next round. Our first matchup will be Byron Buxton versus Jazz Chisholm.
Start now on the clock. Up first in this semifinal matchup from the Minnesota. Goodbye. Look out, upper deck. And that ends the round.
In round 2, Byron Buxton ends with 17 home runs, the longest of them being 479 feet, and an average exit velocity of 110.2. Up next is Jazz.
Now hitting the challenger in this semifinal matchup from another home run.
Byron Buxton beats out Jazz to move into the finals. In our next head-to-head matchup, O'Neal Cruz will start it off.
Up first in this semifinal matchup,
Down to his final out, can he extend the lead? No. O'Neal Cruz will end his second round with 13 homers, the longest of them being 471 feet, and an average exit velocity of 108.5. The last hitter in round 2, Matt Olson.
Olson. 2 minutes. Start. 4 in a row now.
Matt Olson is on to the championship round. Our championship matchup is Byron Buxton and Matt Olson.
2 minutes remaining. Hitting first in this championship round, representing the Minnesota Twins, number 25, Byron Buxton. 6 consecutive home runs. Make it
One final out remaining. And there's the last out. At the end of Byron Buxton's championship round, he ends with 20 home runs, 476 feet being his longest home run, and an average exit velocity of 110.
And now, the challenger in this championship round, representing the Atlanta Braves, number 28, Matt Olson.
21 home runs to win. Good start. One swing, one homer.
Another home run.
One out remaining. And there it is. Byron Buxton is Home Run Derby champion.
Home Run Derby champion, Byron Buxton.
Before we get started, Luna has a question for you. As you can now see, I'm going to let the computer completely generate who it thinks is going to win this year's Home Run Derby. At the end of round 1, the computer predicts James Wood, Matt Olson, Brent Rooker, and Jazz Chisholm to move on to round 2. The championship round matchup is between Jazz Chisholm and Brent Rooker.
Hitting first in this championship round, from the New York Yankees, number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 2 minutes remaining.
The championship round is over. Who do you think won? Let's look to our sign for the answer. Jazz Chisholm.
Home Run Derby champion, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below who you think is going to win this year's Home Run Derby. Thank you very much for watching.